Let's talk about a YouTuber named Schlep. You might have heard of him. He made a name for himself online. His platform of choice was a game called Roblox, a game played by millions of people, many of them very young. Schlep's videos were popular, very popular. He would join different games within Roblox, he would interact with other players, but he wasn't just playing the game, he was on a mission. A mission, he said, was to protect kids from online predators. He would find players who were acting inappropriately, he would expose them, his audience loved it. They saw him as a hero, a digital watchdog. Schlep's methods were direct. He would record his conversations, he would confront them, he would ask pointed questions. Why are you talking to kids this way? What exactly are you trying to do here? He would then post these videos online for everyone to see. His subscriber count exploded. People felt he was doing a necessary job, a job that perhaps the platform itself wasn't doing effectively enough. He became a digital vigilante, a hero to his young fan base who believed he was making their favorite game a safer place to be. But then, everything came to a sudden stop. Schlep was banned from Roblox, permanently. Not just banned, but he also received a legal warning from the company, a cease and desist letter. This wasn't just a simple slap on the wrist. This was Roblox Corporation, a multi-billion-dollar company, telling a YouTuber to stop. Stop making videos, stop talking about their platform in this way. The hero, in the eyes of his followers, had been silenced. The question on everyone's mind was simple. Why? Why would a company ban someone who was seemingly trying to help clean up their platform and protect its youngest users? The news hit the community like a shockwave. It didn't make sense. Schlep's entire online identity was built around this mission. He wasn't just playing games for fun, he was on a crusade. He was the guy who went into the dark corners of the platform to shine a light. And now, the very platform he was trying to protect had cast him out. The company's actions raised immediate and serious questions. Was Roblox trying to hide something? Were they more concerned with their public image than the actual safety of the children playing their game? The ban wasn't the end of the story. In fact, it was just the beginning. So, why did Roblox bring the hammer down on Schlep? According to them, it wasn't as simple as banning a hero. Roblox has rules. A long list of terms and conditions every user agrees to. They said Schlep violated several of these rules. One major issue, public shaming and witch hunting. Roblox argued his videos exposed other users, encouraging his massive audience to harass them. That, they say, created a toxic environment and could lead to real-world harm. It was vigilantism, and they couldn't allow it. They also pointed to privacy concerns. Schlep was recording and broadcasting interactions with other users, sometimes without consent. Roblox has strict policies on recording and sharing user data. They called it a breach of every user's right to privacy. The legal warning underlined the seriousness of those violations. It wasn't just about his account, it was about protecting their legal framework and the privacy of millions of users, including minors. They argued they had a responsibility to everyone, not one creator's audience. Roblox insisted they have systems to handle bad actors, moderation teams, reporting tools, artificial intelligence to detect inappropriate behavior. Their stance? Use approved channels, report the player, block the player, let the company's safety teams handle it. By acting solo, Schlep was circumventing the process. Roblox said freelance policing undermines official safety protocols. It can cause more problems than it solves. The cease and desist was the final, most serious step, meant to stop future videos. Roblox claimed his content was damaging their brand. They worried continual focus on predators made the platform look unsafe. That could scare parents, that could worry investors, that could deter new users. From their corporate view, Schlep was a public relations problem that had to be managed decisively. Their actions aimed to protect the company and its community. The moment the ban became public, the internet did what the internet does best. It exploded. Schlep's fans were not just disappointed, they were furious. They felt Roblox had punished the wrong person. Instead of thanking the creator exposing dangers, they had silenced him. Immediately, a hashtag began to trend across social media platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter and TikTok. That hashtag was #FreeSchlep. It became a rallying cry, a digital protest banner waved by hundreds of thousands demanding Roblox reverse its decision. This wasn't just a small group. The #FreeSchlep movement gained momentum. People created tribute videos. They made memes. They flooded Roblox's social pages with comments demanding justice. The narrative was clear and powerful. Roblox was choosing to protect predators over protecting children. They saw the company as a faceless corporation, more concerned with its clean image than the dirty reality on its platform. Schlepp was their voice, their champion, and he had been unfairly muzzled. The community felt betrayed. The movement attracted major YouTubers and creators. Big names in the gaming world, people with millions of followers, began to speak out. Some made videos analyzing the situation, often siding with Schlepp. They questioned Roblox's motives and criticized the company's heavy-handed response. When influential creators like PewDiePie and Moiskiar1Tikal weigh in, it elevates the conversation. It was no longer just Schlepp's fans. It was a significant portion of the gaming community questioning corporate ethics. The support was overwhelming because his work resonated with a common fear. Many parents and young players are aware of online dangers. They saw Schlepp as one of the good guys fighting back. By banning him, Roblox appeared on the wrong side. Just when it seemed the controversy couldn't get any bigger, it did. The story jumped from gaming forums and YouTube comment sections all the way to the halls of the United States government. A United States politician, Congressman David Cicilline, who has a history of scrutinizing big tech companies, took notice. He saw the headlines, he saw the trending hashtags, and he saw a story that was about more than just a banned YouTuber. He saw a story about child safety on one of the world's largest online platforms. This development changed the entire nature of the debate. Congressman Cicilline released a public statement. He didn't explicitly name Schlepp, but the context was unmistakable. He expressed deep concern over reports of platforms failing to adequately protect their youngest users. He questioned whether companies like Roblox were doing enough to combat the presence of predators. He pointed out the potential conflict of interest. Is a company motivated by profit truly capable of policing itself when doing so might harm its public image? His statement was a direct challenge to Roblox and other platforms of its kind. He was asking the tough questions, but now he was doing it with the weight of the United States government behind him. This was a nightmare scenario for Roblox's public relations team. A trending hashtag is one thing. Scrutiny from a United States congressman is another level entirely. It suggested the possibility of legislative action. It suggested the possibility of government hearings. It suggested the possibility of new regulations being imposed on the industry. The politician's involvement legitimized the concerns of Schlepp's fans. It confirmed that this wasn't just online drama, it was a serious issue of public interest concerning the safety and well-being of children. The congressman was essentially echoing the very mission that Schlepp claimed to be on. The congressman's words put Roblox in an even more difficult position. Now their actions were being viewed through a political lens. Was their ban of Schlepp an attempt to silence a critic ahead of potential government oversight? It made their motive seem even more questionable to the public. By stepping into the fray, the politician ensured that this story would not just fade away. He signaled to Roblox and the entire tech industry that they were being watched. The debate over Schlepp's ban was no longer just about one creator, it was about corporate responsibility and whether self-regulation was enough to keep kids safe online. At the heart of this entire controversy are two very different ideas about how to keep people safe. Let's take a moment and look at both sides. On one side you have Roblox Corporation. They are running a massive global platform. They argue that safety must be systematic, it must be orderly.